Okay, welcome back to Raptor Reptiles. I'm going to be feeding my Pastel Jungle ball python male, and he is a 2012 Pastel. My wife's going to help me there for doing this video. I'm going to try and show you a few things and teach you one thing. I prefer to teach people one basic lesson each time. That way they can actually learn something from this, because if you learn too much at once, you're never going to remember what you learned. But if I teach you one thing at a time, then it might sink in and people could possibly absorb it. So now, the one thing about ball pythons is that not all of them will eat dead food. So they were telling me when I bought this python that he was on dead food. Well, it was funny because I got him home and he never ate no dead food ever, and I put him different types of dead food into his bin and refused them all the time. So, and he's not a picky feeder. If it's anything alive, he will eat it. Some snakes that are ball pythons eat just live food. Others will be fine on dead food, but not all ball pythons will do well on dead food. So this is my Pastel Jungle Satan, and he's about to eat a rat. I'm going to have my wife put in with him in his feeding bin. I have a separate bin which I feed him in, and then I'm going to show you his enclosure, which I built for him myself. So welcome to Raptor Reptiles. I hope you like what you see. That, honey, I'm going to take my computer and face her on in there.
Ready, big guy?
Let's hope that
Here's our
get a
dinner.
good visual of
It's 8
this.
o'clock and Eastern Ontario, and this is oh, you're sad looking. You know you're about to die.
So,
Satan, meet lunch. Or sorry, dinner. It's 8 o'clock. Do you know what your snake's doing?
so you guys can see that there? There's the rat inside there. He's going to totally come out of this. Freak out when he sees it.
Ooh, the rat's actually trying to get on top of him. Here he comes. He likes to be unsuspecting. He likes to catch his victims off guard like a true hunter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, rats.
That was it for that poor little young rat that I just fed him.
Let our pom-pom here freak it up the corner.
I hope this they could see this video good, because frig, man, I have to hold
Yeah,
my...
that's awesome, honey. Try to keep it steady. That's a really good video,
I don't need the sympathy for the rat in the background, honey. Thank you very much, but thanks for coming out. Everything's part of the food chain somewhere. That's how I see things. So these ball pythons do need to eat. We are definitely not going to hold back and starve our ball pythons. So if anybody thinks this is cruel, that's your own opinion.
That ain't cool.
Here at Raptor Reptiles, our ball pythons need to be fed.
They eat what they choose here.
And in the wild, that rat would never have no chance to escaping a grip of a python once it got its teeth on. So either which way, it would be dead, whether it was in captivity and had no boundaries it could get out of, because the likelihood of that rat ever escaping the grip of a ball python's teeth once it has latched on, good luck.
Not happen.
Even in the wild, that would have been a done deal right there.
our rats are bred to be feeders.
So each video I'm going to be showing one more thing too. I'll be showing how to build enclosures, and a lot of people already know how to do this, I mean, but we're going to show you how we do ours. So everybody does things a little bit differently. We actually have hotels for our crested geckos and our leopard geckos too, so we'll be showing some other stuff as well.
And the new babies.
And yes, we're going to have some new crested geckos, hatchlings popping out anytime soon now in a couple of days, and we'll be doing another video on them. Always more good stuff to come here at Raptor Reptiles.
I follow on that. Good job. Well, at least he's on a good feeding schedule.
I never did a feeding video yet on my male pastel jungle ball python Satan, so this is his first feeding video. I just wanted to get one there for you guys to stream, so I hope you guys enjoy the vid. He eats, I got him on a consistent diet. Every 10 days he eats one young rat, and occasionally after I fed him that, every 10 days for about up to 30 days, I'll toss in a mouse for him too. He's not a picky feeder. As long as the food is alive, he'll eat. He'll take a mouse, he'll take a rat. He don't care. He likes a mouse, are kind of like a treat to him, so he gets them every 30 days or so. We'll throw in one mouse for him to, you know, get him a little bit beefed up and stuff like that. We don't want him getting too obese, but a nice healthy size. So people will have to figure out the diet that works for them and their snake, right? Because not every snake's the same. And right now, this male right here, after he has defecated and went to the washroom, he weighs in at 762 grams. We just bought him 3 months ago he was at 532 grams when I bought him. So he's gained almost 200 grams in a matter of 3 months.
I think he loves his life in captivity more than he likes in the wild. Hey, honey? I don't know.
Oh, and I use a separate bin, by the way, to feed my ball python in that has no aspen in the bottom, so he doesn't choke on the wood chips that get stuck to the rat's fur when he kills it. And that had happened to me, but we learned our lesson the very first time it did happen, and we now use a separate feeding bin for him that has nothing in the bottom, so he doesn't choke on any of the wood sticks. I don't know, some of you other breeders and snake owners might have had a similar problem like that, but we don't do it anymore because we don't want him to choke on a splinter, you know what I mean, out of the wood and the aspen little chips there. Some of them get pretty sharp.
So you'd recommend it?
Yeah, so I myself would recommend to anybody that they get a separate feeding bin to feed their snake in and not their own enclosure.
I have the snake too, though. It makes them know the dinner coming, right?
My snake Satan doesn't waste no time. He'll have this young rat swallowed back there in like a matter of time. It's fairly quick with this guy.
About 3 minutes.
Last time we fed him, we turned our backs for all of like 60 seconds, 2 minutes, and it was done.
Oh, look at him, look at him.
It was gone.
Oh, yeah, that's finished. Keep going with it. Yeah, there it goes now. It's a good video, honey. You got a perfect angle. You can see everything. Yeah, that's a really, really good video. You literally see everything right now.
So he's just getting the tail end of his ass, his tail and his back legs in there. Once he has that swallowed, he'll just wave his body around a few times so it goes all the way down his neck into the middle proportion of his girthiest part of his body, which is, again, a matter of time. It happens fairly quick. And we keep our feeding schedule every 10 days marked down on a calendar. That way we know exactly when he's due to eat again. And we do give him a treat every 30 days or so. That's 3 times of feeding for him, one young rat every 10 days. So that rat is now gone. He's completely swallowed that. Like I said, it would be just a matter of time, and that would be a done deal. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. One last thing before I go here, I wanted to show you the enclosure I had built for my ball python. When I was receiving him, I already had the thing set in motion here. So this is his enclosure I built for him. I don't know if everybody can see. I'm going to back up a little bit, but it is a fair size.
Back.
And he has a tree branch in there, a big water dish that his whole body fits into and stuff, so he could take a bath if he so chooses to do so. He's got a nice big size hide in there. We're going to have to bump it up with the way that this guy's eating. Man, he's going to need a new hide soon, honey. Everything is good over here, though. We're really happy with our enclosures we build. What I did was stick a fork in an element, and I let it get red hot on max, and I started burning holes through the sides there with the fork for ventilation holes all the way around, all the sides. So you can see the other end too here. Try and get you guys close up so you can see the holes. You see around the top there, there's all holes. And again, there's holes all the way around the side. So that's pretty good. And I got a temperature thing on the side with temperature tape, and I need a lid back on it, please. That's why I had the lid on it. But anyways, you can see inside there because my wife has taken the lid off. Or what it looks like for them. And this is the holes in the top of the lid. All the way around the top border there. There's all kinds of holes everywhere.
You also built my enclosure for my custom.
Yeah. And we're going to be doing other videos too. On the Crested Gecko Hotel, we built the enclosure for our crested geckos, which will be another video, which I'll be making soon. And we're going to be making more hotels actually too for our leopard geckos. So again, stay tuned. There will be more to come. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. No, the Pomeranian dog is not getting shown ever.